This morning we're going to make coconut pancakes, coconut flour pancakes. Okay, so 2 eggs. I'm gonna crack 2 eggs. I like to use the blender for everything. It just makes my life easier. It's a very good mixer. So I cracked 2 eggs, right? And next, let me just wash my hands from that. Next, I'm going to add so 2 eggs. So for each egg, I'll add 1 spoon of coconut flour, right? So one spoon of coconut flour has, I'll tell you the carbs. It has net carbs of 2 grams. So uh, right now, you'll see I'll add 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, and then to that, to get that, I'm going to add some vanilla extract. It removes the eggy taste. Let's say like 2 drops. Goes a little more, but that's. Then I'm going to add some baking powder. That's what will make it rise. I'll add maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon. The equivalent of 1/8 of a teaspoon, right? So add that. You don't want to add too much, otherwise it could take over the whole taste. And then next, I'll now add a pinch of salt. A pinch of salt, maybe a second pinch. Okay, and then because I have a sweet tooth, I use erythritol and I use stevia. So those are two. So I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons, so 1 tablespoon per. Just because I like sweet, you don't have to put in a sweetener. But erythritol looks like sugar, is about 70% as sweet as sugar. So two tablespoons. That's a lot, but I have a sweet tooth. Don't blame me. I was born that way. Maybe not. All right. So that's it, actually. And so what I'll just do, let me take this out of the way, is I'm going to put it on the blender now, and then I'm going to use I'm going to use the olive oil. That's olive oil. You can use coconut oil actually, which is the preferred one, but that's what I have right now. It doesn't have to be exact. Put it on low. You mix the whole thing up. Let me bring that out so that you can see it. And while that's going on, I'll just return some of this guys to the fridge. Because I don't need this guys anymore and I need the space. So I'll return this guys to where I got them from. And you can see that's coming together nicely. Right. So that looks good now. And so the next part here is, so I'm going to do something that I saw online. So this actually is what I use for I use this to bake my coconut bread. So it's supposed to be like a mold, but which has like a bottom that can come out. So what I'm going to do is, so you see that? So let me show you the pan. So in the pan, I'm going to place it that way, right? And then I'm going to add my that's some olive oil, right? And I'm going to basically heat it up. Okay. And when that's hot enough, actually, I'm going to pour the batter right in there. So I could make two at once, but I want to make this really easy. I think I might have used too much oil, but then oil is again virgin oil is I said virgin olive oil is 0 calories, and what I'm avoiding is the calories. So fats and oils are okay. I'm avoiding the calories. All right, so all right, we'll let that heat up a little bit. I thought I'll show you this very nice shot just before we bring the batter. So I'm going to let it heat up a little bit. Then I'm going to come and pour in the batter. All right, so now it's heated up. I actually like put a drop in there just to see. And so now I'm going to pour just a little bit in there because I'm just making like two. Two should be okay for me. And that's the first one. We'll see how that comes out, and then we'll try making the second one. So you see some of the oil has leaked out, but that's okay. Actually, it makes it even easier because now the second one will be. So I have the heat on medium. It's on medium, right? And give it, let it go on for like, yeah, maybe like 5 minutes. I'll be back. So I'm just gonna lift the pan so that the oil can flow around it. You see how the oil is flowing? Just so that it gets underneath and it doesn't stick. It's a non-stick pan though, but just to be double sure. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes now, and as you can see, it's actually, you might not be able to see well, but it has risen quite a lot more than I expected. It's actually about a quarter of the pan, so I might have poured too much. This is my first time doing this, so pardon me if I don't get it right. So now I'm going to look for a way to turn it over, and I'll take that out because it's hot, and then I'm going to flip it. You flip it. You flip it. See how it looks all like nice and juicy. And then, so I left it a little too long. So the next one I'll probably try and make it. I won't make it last that long. So again, we'll leave it like this. Maybe for another, I'll say another 1 to 2 minutes, and then I think it should be ready. All right, so it's actually much less than 2 minutes, definitely around 1 minute, and I think it's ready. So that's what it looks like. And so now we're ready for the next one. Put it aside, and we'll do the same thing. Put a little bit of oil again. So I'll put this back in, which means that was successful. Put a little bit of oil this time. We don't want too much. Oops, it's already hot. Okay, that's maybe like, that was like a teaspoon of oil really. And then pour the rest of the mix in there. I have a spatula that I can use to get the rest out. And again, we just wait for about 3 minutes this time and see if that makes a difference. So it's been about 5 minutes now, and I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to flip it. Again, I'll just use this guy to remove that. Oops. Okay, come on. Okay. Come on. Okay, so we get that off. And you see that this one actually even rose more than the other one. So maybe next time I'll reduce the amount that I put in there. And I'm just going to see. So it's really fluffy. And well, I have, because because it's too thick, I had to wait, and that's why it's risen so high. As you can see, it's pretty high. So for next time, I'll reduce the amount that I put in. Um, and then I'm going to let that again go on for maybe all of 1 minute. All right, and so that's 1 minute is up, and so that's our end product. Just take it and put it in the plate, and that's what we got. Those are 2 pancakes. And now for that final presentation mode part. And now it's ready to eat. So let's just top it up with some nice real butter. And remember, what we're avoiding is not the fat or the oil. What we're avoiding is the carbs. So total carbs in what you see here is remember earlier on I said 2 grams of carbs, net carbs, for each spoon. So total here is 4 grams of carbs. And what does it look like on the inside? Let's see. Let's chop it up. Let me see, which one should I chop up first? Let's take this smaller one. Chop it up. Chop it up. Chop it up. Turn that to the camera. And there. That's what you see. You see how it's fluffy? Really fluffy. Let me see. Okay. Let's taste this and see what we got. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm.